Greetings, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. As you may know, in the United States, on the fourth Thursday of November, we have a day of giving thanks. So wherever you are, I wish you a wonderful day of giving thanks. Before we begin, would you please get some paper, maybe 2 or 3 sheets of paper, and something to write with. I'll give you a moment to do that. So get just a little bit of paper and something to write with. Now we're going to focus on practicing gratitude, and we are going to go deep. We don't have to wait for a particular day of the year to express our gratitude, and we're going to wholeheartedly express our gratitude today. There are a lot of good reasons to do this besides the fact that it feels good. First of all, it deepens our resilience. Researchers have found that gratitude helps us see the bigger picture and become more resilient in the face of adversity. And we'll see this during our time together today. Gratitude also helps to calm the nervous system. It affects our heart and our parasympathetic system. Expressing gratitude produces physiological changes associated with a reduction in blood pressure and an increase in vagal tone, an increase in the tone of our vagal nerves, which we've talked about before, and its importance in the parasympathetic system to help us feel relaxed and good. Researchers at UCLA have found that expressing gratitude helps us to make healthier choices. They found that getting people to express gratitude could help them work toward healthier eating behaviors, like eating more fruit and vegetables and eating less junk food. Giving thanks also strengthens positive recall. Nancy Davis Coe says, strengthening your positive recall bias makes it easier to see the good things around you, even when times are dark. And expressing gratitude also helps us in our relationships. Gratitude plays an important role in maintaining relationships. Some people say it's like a booster shot to remind us of why our partners or our friends are valuable and worth interacting with. By practicing gratitude, we can initiate a cycle of generosity. One person's gratitude inspires the other to act in a way that reaffirms their commitment to the relationship or the friendship. Now, when we're talking about gratitude today, we're going to explore how we can find something positive in almost every situation. And to clarify, I'm not going to ask you to pretend that everything is perfect in your life if it is not. If you're facing challenges, it's okay to feel sad or angry or to feel alone. And there's always something, someone, or a condition for which we can be thankful. And that's the part we're going to focus on today. And when we look at some examples, I'm not asking you at any time to be thankful for someone who may be treating you in an abusive way. So when we explore people and conditions that we're grateful for, even if they're not our preferred situations, our preferred relationships, please choose examples during these exercises that don't involve any way that you're being mistreated or being abused. Now, to warm us up, I'm going to share a piece of music by Jermaine Edwards, and this song is called Beautiful Day. Here are the lyrics to this song. Say this morning, I woke up and I looked in the mirror and every part of my body was in place. Many people died and never saw this day, so another day I live, I appreciate. Then a little bit later, he sings, Lord, I thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So we're going to listen to this now. Again, this is Jermaine Edwards. And let me just share here.
This morning I woke up and I looked in the mirror and every part of my body was in place. Many people died and never saw this day. So another day I live, I appreciate. Don't ever wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I can fall down on my face. So in everything, Lord, I give you praise, and that puts a smile on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day.
So don't be surprised if you find yourself humming or singing along to that song later on. Again, this is Beautiful Day, and that's performed by Jermaine Edwards. So now, please write 5 things that you are grateful for that some people might take for granted, such as what he just sang about. You looked in the mirror and every part of your body was in place. That's good. That's something to be grateful for. Or he also said, many people died and never saw this day. So another day I live, I appreciate. I looked this up, and 166,000 people go through transition each day worldwide. So we wake up and we haven't gone through transition yet. Or maybe you want to give thanks that your heart beats strong in your body, or that you have enough to eat. There are billions of people in the world who can't say that. That you have a roof over your head. There are billions of people in the world who have inadequate housing. So again, on your piece of paper, please write 5 things that you're grateful for, and feel free to include things that you may typically overlook. Okay. I really like a saying by Betty Smith. She says, look at everything as though you were seeing it for the first or the last time. Then your time on earth will be filled with glory. And I might add, with gratitude. As many of you know, I'm a big fan of the Stoic Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. And he kept a personal diary, which after his transition comes to us now as a book called Meditations, but it was really notes to himself. And he found so many ways to be grateful. Marcus Aurelius had many, many challenges in his life. He was embroiled in battles during most of his reign. 8 of his 11 beloved children died before he did, and he was left with his son Commodus to succeed him. And we can just say that Commodus was not a grateful person. So this is some of what Marcus Aurelius wrote. Thanks to the deities. I had good grandparents, a good mother and father, a good sister, good teachers, good servants, relatives, friends, nearly everything good. And that I never lost control of myself with any of them, although I had it in me to do that, and I might have easily. But thanks to the deities, I was never put in that position, and so I escaped the test. Marcus Aurelius wrote, from his grandfather, Verus, he learned good morals and the government of his temper. From his mother, he learned simplicity in his way of living, far removed from the habits of the rich, although his family was very rich. He was also thankful for less positive influences. He wrote that he was thankful, quote, that he wasn't longer raised by his grandfather's girlfriend, end quote. Give a second for that to sink in. So he was grateful that he wasn't longer raised by his grandfather's girlfriend. He was also grateful that he had the kind of brother he did, one whose character challenged him to improve his own. Marcus Aurelius had an adopted brother and who had some challenges. Marcus Aurelius was grateful that he wasn't more talented in rhetoric or poetry. Here's what he said about that. They could have consumed me if I had seen progress. I might have never given them up. He was grateful to his teacher, Rusticus, one of who he wrote, I received the impression that my character required improvement and discipline. So his teacher informed him, or he received the impression from his teacher that his character required improvement and discipline. And I am indebted to him for being acquainted with the discourse of Epictetus, the famous Stoic, which he communicated to me out of his own collection. So now, please write down the names of 5 people you are grateful for and what you are grateful for from them. So write down the names of 5 people and why you are grateful to them. We're going to move quickly so you get a stream of consciousness going. Now, write what you are grateful to your father for, just like Marcus Aurelius said, what he was grateful to his father for. Even if your father wasn't an ideal parent, every father in the world isn't a loving, supportive father. So you could be grateful that you learned to be a better parent by your father's deficiencies. Or you might truly be grateful for some love and support that you received from your father. Now, what are you grateful to your mother for? What are you grateful to your mother for? If you have a child, what are you grateful to your child for? Maybe you have a dog or a cat or some other animal. What are you grateful to them for? Now everybody's just writing away. If you don't have an animal as a pet, you could be grateful to a wild bird for her morning song. Now include on your list someone you're grateful to or for, but you do not necessarily admire. Like Marcus Aurelius's grandfather's girlfriend. He was grateful that he wasn't longer raised by his grandfather's girlfriend. Now, think of a challenging situation in your life, maybe a health challenge or a relationship challenge. Don't make it the biggest trauma of your life. Don't make it overwhelming, just something that was a challenge. Now, write down 5 things that you can be thankful about related to that situation. So let's say if you had a changed relationship, maybe you could be grateful for an expanded awareness or seeing things as they really are. Or maybe you can be grateful that you realized your resilience. For a health challenge, maybe it motivated you to improve your diet or to exercise more, leading to improvement in your overall health. So write down 5 things that you can be grateful for about a challenging situation. Now, think about a difficult time in your life that has passed. You've come through the other side, and be grateful that you have overcome that challenge. That's all you have to write. Like, let's say, I am grateful that I had a really bad cold and now I feel great. Or I am grateful that I am no longer in an unhealthy relationship. So you don't have to list a lot of details, just what is it that you are grateful that you have overcome? Just name the thing that you overcame. Now, think about an ungrateful thought you may have had. Maybe you're ungrateful for your job, or where you live, or somebody you're in a relationship with. So first, identify that ungrateful thought. So you might say to yourself, I am not grateful for my job, or I am not grateful for where I live. So write down something that you know you're not grateful for. And now formulate a grateful alternative. So you could find something to be grateful about with your job, even if you're not grateful for your job. For example, my job helps to pay my bills. Or for where you live, I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. So find one thing about what you may know you're ungrateful for, one thing that you could be grateful for about that. And then write that out as a positive statement. I am grateful for whatever related to my relationship with this person, my job, where I live, the way I look, whatever it is, my car. So make a sentence. I am grateful for something you're grateful for. And now take a deep breath. And as you exhale, let that sink in, that there is at least one thing that you can be grateful for about that person or that thing or that condition. And then see if this could lead to some action. For example, you could become more positive about work, which may lead to a raise or a promotion or a different job. So you could become more positive about your job, which may result in something positive where you are, or it may not. And then you can find another job that better fits your skills or where you're more appreciated. Or at least you'll be more content in the job that you've chosen to stay in. So think of some action related to being grateful about this issue that you know you've been ungrateful about. Okay, now that we're warmed up, we're really going to use a stream of consciousness. So make sure you have plenty of paper available and write down 10 more things, people, or conditions that you're grateful for. Write down 10 more things, people, or conditions that you are grateful for. Okay, now write down 10 more. 10 more things, people, or conditions that you're grateful for. And if you need some help, remember body parts, the life-giving cosmic essence radiated to us through the rays of the sun, the Rosicrucian order, connecting on these teleconferences, So 10 more things, people, or conditions that you're grateful for. And one more time, 10 more things, people, or conditions that you're grateful for. You can make it close to home or worldwide. That just affects you or affects humanity. So you should have quite a list now. Look at your list. Did you realize you had so much to be grateful for, that you had such incredible abundance in your life? Now place your pen down, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale completely. Now, keep your eyes closed and think of a smell that you are grateful for, a smell. And mentally experience that smell, how it makes you feel, why you're grateful for it. And now write that down on your piece of paper. A smell that you are grateful for. Okay, put your pen or pencil down again. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale completely. Now keep your eyes shut and think of a sight that you are grateful for. A sight that you are grateful for. Experience how you feel. Even just imagining seeing that sight. When you're ready, open your eyes and write that on your piece of paper. All the other things that you're grateful for. Okay, put your pen or pencil down, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale completely. Now think of a taste that you are very grateful for. A taste. Experience that completely. Feel any emotions that come up because of why you're grateful for that taste in particular. When you're ready, open your eyes and write down that taste. Okay, put your pen or pencil down, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Exhale completely. Keep your eyes closed. What is a sound that you are grateful for? A sound. Experience it fully, feeling the emotions that make it something that you're grateful for. Then open your eyes and write down on your sheet of paper a sound that you are grateful for. Don't be surprised if some of these bring up emotions. When you're ready, put your pen or pencil down, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Now, what is a touch that you are grateful for? What is a touch that you are grateful for? Experience this fully, being aware of why you're grateful for this. When you're ready, open your eyes and write down a touch that you are grateful for. And again, look at your paper. Look at everything you're grateful for, even if life isn't perfect. You have a lot to be grateful for, don't you? We all do. And we don't have to wait till the fourth Thursday of November or any other one day of the year to be grateful. You may want to start keeping a journal where each day you write down some simple things that you may be grateful for. Here are some suggestions. If you want to start a journal, you can just have a blank journal or a blank piece of paper, or you can write these out and create a journal where you just fill in the blank. When you wake up, today I am grateful for, then you fill in the blank. Today I am grateful for. Today I am grateful for. Then you could put, how will I make today awesome or fantastic or wonderful? How will I make today awesome? How will I make today awesome? Then you could list a positive affirmation to take you into your day. Maybe something to help you see the lesson or opportunity in anything that happens. So a positive affirmation. Today I will, or a saying by somebody who inspires you. Then at the end of the day, you can review the day. And you could fill in the blank on this, little things that made my day. Little things that made my day. Little things that made my day. And then again, you can review the day and fill in the blank, learnings from today, something I learned today. Learnings from today. And then again, at the end of the day, you can think about your goals or plans for tomorrow. Your goals or plans for tomorrow. Just to provide a little guidance, a little direction for where you want your day to go. Goals or plans for tomorrow. I keep a journal like this where I review the day and prepare for the day and look at all the really astonishing blessings that I have in my life and get the projection going toward how I can be of most benefit to others. So focusing on what we want more of. And I encourage you, if this interests you at all, just try it for 30 days. See how it goes, just to answer those questions for 30 days and see if it has a positive effect for your life, for the areas that we talked about. Does this deepen resilience, helping you to see the bigger picture and knowing that even when adversity happens, there is, we can be more resilient because we learn from challenges. We can grow from challenges. Also, gratitude, as I said, helps to calm the nervous system, especially the vagus nerves. So it helps to calm the nervous system. It helps us to make healthier choices. This is a subconscious thing that happens, that as people express gratitude, they begin working toward healthier behaviors, like eating food that's better for them. It strengthens positive recall so that we can remember that even when things are challenging or dark, that we can see something positive, something that we can learn from or grow from. And it helps create better communication in our relationships. Because again, if, you know, it's a mutual admiration society. If I'm grateful for you and you're grateful for me, and it just plays on each other. So I strongly encourage you, again, if you're interested in this, to try this for 30 days. And by then you will have established it as a habit, and see if it's something that contributes to your life. And I'd like to close by saying how grateful I am to all of you. I so enjoy and appreciate our Wednesday Department of Instruction teleconferences for this chance for all of us to connect. I thank you for sticking your neck out and wholeheartedly giving thanks today for participating in our exercises. And wherever you are, whether you're in the United States or not, I wish you happy Thanksgiving and peace profound.